It's time to make a malt liquor video. That's Dorf and a couple of his friends driving on the beach. Good job, Dorf and your friends. Why not? Driving on the beach doesn't hurt nothing. No, it's great. Wish people could drive everywhere. I'd like to get my car right up against the Eiffel Tower. Why should I have to park away from the Eiffel Tower? I want to drive through the Grand Canyon. There should be a road or a parking lot down there. Sons of bitches. Alright, so I'm going to address Reet Geeb first, and I got a couple questions to answer. Reet Geeb wants me to close down my YouTube channel. Reet, I just spent $400 freaking on a GoPro. With all the cool gear, all the little things that attach to your helmet and your car and your motorbike and your bike handlebars and your hiking pole, and there's stickers and suction cups and all that cool stuff. So Reet, I am financially unable to close my channel down at this point. Once I make $400 worth of malt liquor videos, oh, you got a little something there in your face. Once I do that, Reet, I'll close my channel down. But until then, malt liquor. Actually, I probably don't need to shout. Actually, this has a really good microphone. I might just wipe that malt liquor off your face. Reet, I hope you don't think this is intrusive or in any way flirtatious. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Almost over. There, you're cute as a button, aren't you? You're cute as a button now, all cleaned up. Ah, I can't wait for Dorf to get stuck in the sand over there. Dorf. All right, so the questions, well, two questions. Margot asked about slugs, and was it Michael? Oh, I didn't bring my note paper. I think Michael asked about the feminine orgasm. Oh, screw it. We'll just say it was Michael that asked that. Also, Margot, your question is, how do we evolve from slugs? Because slugs are much like the shark or the tortoise, or people who drink malt liquor. They're fully evolved. They've reached the apex, the pinnacle, the apogee of their development. You'll find slugs in the deepest trenches in the ocean, under insane pressure, feeding off lava. They're so tough. Drinking lava, like probably on dares. It probably doesn't help them in any way. But they're like, you see me just take a mouthful of that lava? Now you do it. You'll find them. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, now see, that's where the enclosed case comes in handy. Whoops. You know all that gear I was talking about, Reet? All the cool, all those cool little things that attach to stuff. I didn't bring a single one of them. We might as well walk this out now that I've got sand in my super expensive camera. Yeah, you'll find bottom of the trenches, top of mountains. Slugs in the top of mountains, for sure. I've seen them. But here the thing is, like, this is where we evolved from slugs, is that a lot of slugs have both sex organs. So really, the only thing keeping you from getting lucky is distance and proximity. Slugs are like mowing on something. You know, they got the mouths, they got the rudimentary organs. They're like mow, 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 nom, nom, nom. And another slug's like, here's nom, nom, nom. There must be food over there. I'm gonna walk over there. I'm gonna slug over there and get me some of that food. And then, you know, next thing you know, because they're like getting right up onto whatever they're eating, sex. And some other slugs saw that and start trying to make nom 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 noises without actually nomming on anything. So like developed a tongue over time, these pretenders, and ended up getting way more sex than the people who were actually succeeding at hunting and gathering. And then people started developing, the slugs started developing ears, so they could hear these fake nom 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 noises. And now we've got Ferraris and jets and $100,000 watches to get that whole proximity sexual action going. And it was all because of the slugs, the very beginning, getting a little bit of extra sex because they were good at hunting. They knew where all the good crustaceans were located. Alright, so now that I've got that out of the way, that's how that's explained, and I've got a little bit more malt liquor in me, I can explain the whole female orgasm thing. And you know, you're right to ask me. Not because I've given lots and lots of female orgasms, but I think I know more about the female orgasm than your average female. Because one of the first things, when that documentary came out, I don't know if it was a documentary, but it was called The Vagina Monologues. Everyone's like, isn't it amazing that women, like 80% of women haven't even, held up a mirror so they could see their vagina? And I'm like, no, that's not amazing at all. That's amazing that 20% did it. Because here's what a vagina is. I'll tell you, men and ladies, a vagina is a race car. It's a race car that has the wings. You know that Speed Racer race car? It's like that. That's what a vagina is. It could jump landslides. It has robot birds that'll fly out and solve problems. All sorts of tricks, buzzers, levers, and stuff like that. And so the ladies get this Speed Racer mobile, and they're like, "Ooh!" And they fiddle around with it a little bit, and then they're able to drive to the supermarket. And they're like, "Oh, there it goes! I was able to use my race car to get to the supermarket. Job done. Problem solved." I've learned about my vagina. Now, here's how I find out that your lady friend only knows how to drive the store with her sports car. Is you're like, hey, how many different ways can you drive your car? How many different stores can you show up at? Have you gotten up over 100? Have you done any jumps? And the lady's like, oh no, I've already got it worked out. I could drive to the store. And you're like, see, a guy would be like, I want to do four-wheel drifts. I want to figure out how to, I want to figure out everything. Like, I want to do 360 barrel rolls. I want this to hydroplane. I want to put chains on it and take it into the snow and ice. That's what a guy would do if he had a vagina. Girls are like, oh, I figured out this one thing, or maybe two things. And I got it to work in 2 different ways. Like, why not 60 different ways? You know, I'll tell you, give me an example, if anyone's made it this far. I've only met one woman that has had an orgasm using running water. And the reason why she had that orgasm is I explained how it was done. I had read about it. And so I asked ladies, like, have you tried this? Do you enjoy that? Have you ever heard of this? And I get, no, because I could drive to the store. My Ferrari goes to the store. I know it has wings on it, but I see no reason to try to make it fly. My vagina has wings. It could stay in the cage. Yeah, so I was like, this wasn't even a girlfriend of mine. I was like I was talking to this girl about basically about orgasms, and I mentioned I've never known a girl to pull off the whole water orgasm thing, and she went and did it. Came back and she's like, I did it, and she was kind of wondering if I was like try to get like eroticized by that or something like that. Instead, it's kind of like, you know, someone's like, I learned how to shingle my shed. I'm like, right on, man. You should learn how to shingle your shed. I mean, you got a shed, thing needs shingles, figure that out. Yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, guys, if you ask a guy how many different ways can you have an orgasm, they're like, I'm still counting. Hundreds and counting. Imagine, like, I was watching Weeds, where one of the guys told the other guy to masturbate using a banana peel. I imagine millions of bananas were sold that very evening. It's like, I don't know, it doesn't sound erotic to me, but it is a way to orgasm that I haven't tried yet. When actually, here's the other thing too, like, I've met a ton of girls that don't own vibrators. Like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you try that? Especially, it's like, well, I've got 2 ways, you know, that I could reach climax. How about 3? Why don't you go for 3? Why not bump it up a third? Why don't you go for 4 and go to 100%, go to 200% power, full power. What you see is a crippled vagina, but what really this is a fully operational Death Star vagina. I'm gonna get off on this planet right now. And I don't mean get off, get on it. I mean get off it. Kapow, kapow. Yeah, so yeah, it is a myth to a lot of ladies. I don't know why. I don't know why ladies are like that. I think it really has something to do with like how much stuff they put in their purse. It's kind of like I don't want to plan for anything. I just want to have everything in case I need it, and then hopefully it'll be there. You know, so it's like I got the vagina, and if I need to learn another way to use it, well, I will, because it's there. I know it has wings, but I won't let it fly away. Seriously, ladies, get in touch with your vaginas. Get in touch with your vaginas. Oh man, that was good malt liquor. All right, I'm pretty much done here. Imagine a couple people stayed for the vagina story. You know, actually, interestingly enough, I was looking at my demographics from around the world, and I've cracked a lot of countries. Either that, or they have better reporting. But I've got to figure out who all these people are, and there's actually like Tanzania. I can't remember. Is that in Africa? I don't even know where that is. I'm gonna have to learn some geography. But I want to figure out who these folks are around the world, out across the ocean, watching the Earl. And the time thing is what made me think of it, because like there's a couple countries that have only watched me like for 5 seconds. I don't know what that's all about. But then you see a country that you don't recognize it. Just put a whole 3 minutes into it. I'm like, this guy's invested in me. Malt liquor. Oh man, may it look like I finished it, but there's still plenty left. And Dorf got washed to sea. Ha 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 ha! Screw you, Dorf. Did that stop? No?